Hello everybody, my name is Desh Palay-Bechin and we are broadcasting from the 6th edition of the Festival of Motoring. Sitting next to me is Regina Naicker and she is the Head of Business Development for Africa for Castrol. She is a trailblazing woman who is redefining the industry's landscape with a remarkable blend of expertise and passion. She is at the forefront of driving change in the automotive world. Join us as we explore her significant contributions, illuminating the path for future generations of women in our dynamic field. Now, as you know, we are coming from the Festival of Motoring. It is very noisy here. We're trying our best to showcase all the exhibitors, or most of the exhibitors, this weekend. And this interview is proudly brought to you by the Festival of Motoring, City Solutions, and MFC and EVO by Nedbank. Hello, Regina.
Hi, Desh.
Thank you so much. I know you're here with Castrol. You're very busy. Castrol is the oil, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the premium brand.
Right. So I know that you are fueling most of these vehicles here on the tracks today, and I pulled you out from your stand just to help us empower women in the motoring trade, in the automotive space as well. So thank you for joining me.
You're most welcome, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So what exactly do you do at Castrol?
So I'm the Head of Business Development for Castrol Africa. An incredible opportunity to be able to take our brand into Africa and extend our footprint into Africa.
Okay, and how do you feel about the transformation of women in our space, in the automotive space? I usually interact with people in the motoring space, as in vehicles and new cars, but there's a lot of transformation in the automotive space as well. I'm sure you being there, you have more exposure to this. How's it going? How do you feel about it?
So I've had an incredible 21 years with BP, having joined after completing an international grad program in supply chain. And I must say to you, exceptionally proud that I get to be part of that transformation journey.
Right.
And I think as Castrol, we've done such a huge pathing around that to make sure that we're empowering women leaders and taking them into the next level. So for me, extremely proud that I get to be a part of that journey, and I think I am one of those exemplary examples of how you can balance off on academic and having exposure in the industry. I think we're doing a lot to empower women. I certainly believe we're on the right journey, and there's still a lot more to be able to do that.
Absolutely, and Regina, it's so important, having said that we women empower women.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're in a place of power, use the power to empower.
Yes.
So how do you feel about young females taking up space in our industry, and what advice can you give to them?
So I think we owe it to ourselves. We have an absolute responsibility to make sure that we create the right platforms.
Right.
And I think an event like that allows us to do that.
Yeah.
It allows us to showcase our talent, but also to bring people through the next generation of leaders.
Okay, and how does it benefit you as an organization? You're always at the Festival of Motoring. So how, and Samola Hill Climb,
Yes.
you guys, I was there this year, I saw huge presence. How does this benefit you as a company to be exhibiting on a platform like this?
So how does it benefit us? I think one, it allows us to be able to feed back and give back to the community. I think the second piece is it allows us to be able to bring in pipelines for growth. And I think, as I've said, we are at the forefront of making massive changes within the industry. From our leadership perspective, we can show and demonstrate the female leaders within the organization, and I think that's just allowing us a platform to bring in the next generation.
Absolutely.
On a personal level, I think I'm exceptionally proud that I have been part of that journey through BP and Castrol, and it allows me to then, help support the next generation leaders.
Oh, that's fantastic. So thank you so much, Regina, for joining me once again. And I hope to see Castrol being a bigger part of our platform and working together with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So ladies, I'm going to make this quick and short because it is, I think the next round of cycles are coming through now. I'd like to leave you with this quote by Kate Hodges: "Behind every great woman is another great woman. So with that, I would like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me, it should always be who's going to stop me.